Good evening. Welcome to the work session meeting of the Central Valley Board of Education, Wednesday, October the 9th, 2024. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America,
And to the republic for which it stands,
one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Pam, could you please call roll?
Paul Cash.
Here.
Mr. Bloom.
Here.
DeCenzo.
Here.
Mr. McDonald.
Here.
Mr. Moab.
Here.
Mr. O'Neill.
Here.
Mr. Ross.
Here.
Ambrose.
Here. Falco?
The board held an executive session immediately prior to tonight's meeting to discuss negotiation issues, student matters, personnel matters, and to receive information. Thank you.
Okay. Routine items. Public comments on agenda items only at this time.
Thanks.
Okay, thank you. Number 4, minutes. Number 1, to approve the voting session minutes from September the 19th, 2024. Moving on to the treasurer's report. Mr. O'Neill is our treasurer.
Following bills and reports are submitted for approval. We have to pay some bills. Confirm the September 2024 general fund payments in the amount of $1,203,487.27. Number 2, confirm the September 2024 cafeteria fund payment in the amount of $9,288.36. And number 3, to confirm the September 2024 construction fund payments in the amount of $5,630 even. Under B, to approve the September 2024 Berkheimer report.
Thank you, Mr. O'Neill. Agenda items. Board policy. Number 1, motion to ratify a settlement agreement with student number 100347 per the terms and conditions subject to review and approval of the solicitor. Number 2, motion to ratify a settlement agreement with student number 1001341 per the terms and conditions subject to review and approval of the solicitor. Number 3, motion to approve a settlement agreement with student number 1002309 per the terms and the conditions subject to review and approval of the solicitor. Number 4, tax assessment appeal, Beaver Valley heat treatment. Based on the recommendation of the solicitor, the negotiated settlement reducing the 2024 assessed value from $1,606,500 to $805,900 is hereby approved. Number 5, to approve the exoneration of the collection of unpaid school district real estate taxes due on parcel number 56-183-0179-000 on 225 Pleasant Drive for tax years 1987 through tax year 2023. Non-negotiation items. Mr. McDonald.
There's no items to report today.
Okay, thank you. Education items. Ms. Belcastro serves as our chair.
Number 1, to approve, confirm the release time, staff development request. In the column, you see the conferences or the location. Middle column is those individuals that will be attending. And then the third column is the dates they will be attending. That's it.
Thank you very much, Mr. Castro. Over to technology. Mr. McDonald again is our chair.
Still have nothing to report today.
Thank you. And we have some here. Item E, athletics. The Ross is our chairperson.
Number 1, to approve the following winter coaching staff and stipends pending receipt, review, and acceptance of all clearances. As you see on the sport, the coaches are, and the sport is listed on the left-hand column. And their position, if in that particular sport, and their stipend is listed on the right. Two, approve the resignation of Abby Dobbins, head eighth grade girls basketball coach, effective October 7th, 2024. Three, to approve Mike Wells from volunteer coach to head eighth grade girls basketball coach for the 24-25 season upon receipt, review, and acceptance of all clearances at a stipend of $1,000. Anything else am I missing there, Doctor?
No, sir.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Ross. Item F, extracurricular activities. Mr. Anline is our chair. He's unable to be here this evening. And if you look, it's an FYI regarding field trips. Destination is on the left column. In the middle column is the group, and the dates are on the right column. Anything else under extracurricular? Hearing none, we're moving to building and grounds. Ms. DeCenzo is our chair.
To approve, confirm the following building usage requests. There's a chart with building, organization, date, and purpose given. Dr. Perry, anything else?
No.
Okay.
Okay, thank you very much.
Excuse me, just one contention with me.
Please share that with us, Joe.
When we have the extracurricular activities listed here, I would like to see, we have the destination in the group. I'd like to see what they're doing there. Why are they going there?
I review all of those.
I understand that, but I'd like to see why the gifted are going to New Brighton Elementary School, or why the fourth grade students are going to the Western PA School for the Blind, et cetera. Just a brief
As information.
bit of information.
It's an FYI.
Yeah,
See what I can do for you.
thank you.
Might not be this week, but see what we can do.
Thank you, Mr. O'Neill. Thank you, Dr. Perry. Okay, personnel items. Under item H, Mr. Bloom is our chairperson.
Looking to approve additions to the 2024-2025 ABC Ride Transportation Bus Driver Aid List pending receipt, review, and acceptance of all clearances. Number two, approve Courtney Smith as a cafeteria general worker at the rate of $15.59 an hour in accordance with the CVSD agreement effective September 24th, 2024, pending receipt, review, and acceptance of all clearances. Number three, to approve an intermittent FMLA request for an elementary teacher, employee ID 568 from October 1st, 2024 through May 30th, 2025. And number four, to approve an unpaid leave request for a paraprofessional, employee ID 1712 from October 1st, 2024 through January 12th, 2025. Anything else, Dr. Perry?
Now, I anticipate the addition of a cafeteria general worker on the next agenda.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Bloom. Item I, finance items. Mr. Moed serves as our chair.
Just one item, motion to approve depository agreement with Zion's Bank Corporation, National Association, and authorize the proper district officials to sign the agreement and all related documentation.
Thank you, Mr. Moed. Anything else? Okay. All right, let's move on to our administrative team there. Okay, thank you very much. Public comment on anything on your mind. Doesn't have to be agenda item. Thank you. Sorry about that. Who's going to represent us from the high school? Okay. Thank you, Mr. McCreary.
Just a few items of interest that's been going on in the high school. We held our homecoming this past weekend. As you to 10, we were lucky. We had great weather. We had a good ceremony. We have began our Keystone prep for all of our students for testing in January. Those are retakes and first-time test takers. Our juniors took the PSAT exams today. We're currently running our safety drills in all the buildings actually in the month of October. Our middle school tutoring and mentoring program has begun. We had our mentors down at the middle school today. Progress reports went out last week, and the Ookie Spooky Cabaret that Miss Damp has started a couple years ago. She's going to do it again. It's been successful. It's on October 24th at 7 p.m. That's all I have. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Middle school, Casey?
Yeah, was it?
Similar to what Mr. McCreary said, we're also running our safety drills this month and we posted our progress reports to Power School. We had our yearly book fair last week and that was very successful. We administered our universal screener for our positive behavior interventions and supports. So we've been able to identify our children who might need some additional interventions. We are looking forward to celebrating Red Ribbon Week at the end of October. And we have a Spirit Week planned for that as well too. Archery started this past week at the middle school. And then we also had a hunter safety education class offered to our students in 6th through 8th grade. We had several students take advantage of that and Mr. Blenerick comes in and works with the students to get them certified.
That's great. Thank you. Representing the Paragati.
Everyone, it's hard to believe it's our 6th week of school. It's going so fast. Today, we had Fire Safety Day. Students were very excited. They're always excited about the fire trucks, being able to see them on the ropes. And I got to go up on the fire truck and see the school from a distance. It was very cool. Just some upcoming dates at Todd Lane. We also are celebrating Red Ribbon Week. It'll start Monday, October 21st. We'll do a culminating dress up day and everybody dresses on red on Friday. Also, we will have our annual Halloween party that is supported by the PTA, and that will be Friday, November 1st.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Kasanovich, representing Center Grange.
Have a lot of the same things as well. We had firefighter visit yesterday as well, and kids at Center Grange had a great time going and touring the fire trucks. They always love that. We are going to have our open house tomorrow. So if any of you would like to attend, we're going to have open house tomorrow. We did start our safety drills for the month of October. We started our tier services to get the students their math and reading services, their supports, extra supports in math and reading. We also did our universal screener to get their behavior supports as well put in place. And that's about it at Center Grange.
We get a lot of activity on that reconstructed playground.
Oh, yeah. They love the playground. It does look good.
Really good.
They love the playground. So very nice days and we've been out there. They've been out there a lot.
Good.
A lot bigger than it was.
It is. There's.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Okay, Ms. Park, representing special education.
Good evening. I don't have too much to add other than last night we had several staff members that were celebrity scoopers at Brewster's. If you missed it last night, there's another opportunity next Wednesday, October 16th from 6 to 9 p.m. at the Brewster's in Hopewell. Part of the proceeds go towards our Special Olympics polar plunge team, our Wicked Warriors. And they'll be recruiting for plungers to participate in the polar plunge on January 25th, if anybody's interested. Other than that, we have 4 students from the high school who will be representing Central Valley at the Youth Summit through Unified Sports and Special Olympics. They'll work with a bunch of other schools in the area to come up with and brainstorm ideas for inclusive practices to bring back here to our school.
Thank you. Mr. Saccone isn't here.
He's up. We got a game up.
Right, I know there's a game out there. Well, I'd like to commend Mr. Saccone and some of our administrative team for recognizing the handicap situation at the stadium, especially when we have the ramp that comes down, when people come in with walkers, people come in wheelchairs, and for them finding places for them to sit and not worry about going down in the stands. But thank you very much. And that was evident when we played Beaver, and I expect the same type of crowd whenever we play next week with Hopewell visiting us. So thank you very much. You're welcome. Okay. No public comment. Superintendent's comment.
Just real quick, Cipher, the district auditors were here the last 2 weeks auditing the 23-24 fiscal year, and they will be here next month to do the audit presentation. But it appears we had a very good audit, And I would like to personally thank Joan, your staff, Pam, for all the work that you all did with the auditors to make sure that we had another good audit year. So you did a great job on your first district audit here at Central Valley. I do appreciate the support of your staff. Auditors get everything they need, so thank you.
That's great.
That is all.
Any board member comments?
Just real quick, other open houses at the other schools? Are they scheduled?
We held ours, last week virtually.
Middle school and Todd Lane were already done.
And ours was, September 18th.
That was October, or September 26th.
All right. Anybody else? Falco?
As the board will be going into an executive session immediately after tonight's meeting to discuss a personnel matter. We will not be coming back, so we can adjourn.
Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Motion to adjourn. Mr. Bloom, seconded by Mr. Moed.